I was downloading a shorts I had made, and in the program I use, like if I leave, then I can't, then I have to do it all over again, and I didn't have time for all this. So I was like, we're not gonna do that. So anyway, I'm here today because y'all know I love some brown girl Jane, and they've had 2 launches, so I'm behind. I'm ashamed because I usually try to stay on top of theirs in particular. But I finally got their body mist to try, which I was super excited to try. Now, it gave me initially Lamu vibes when I first smelled it, so I feel some type of way about that because if you know me, then you know Lamu, she was not for me. I have found something that I like with Lamu now, but just starting off, I was not a fan of Lamu at all. Random side note. Then I got High Tea, and I'm kind of nervous with this one because my girl Alicia Budget Beauty said she didn't like this, and she and I usually have pretty similar tastes, so she had me concerned with that one. But this one has French Madeleine, pink chai, macaroon, orange flower water, fresh freezer, whipped milk, warm sandalwood, amber, and biscotti. I think that's like the little biscotti's a little like biscuits or whatever, right? I think that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, so I guess I'll start off with this one and then we'll get into this one. So I'm gonna try to spray along this arm, and then we can find like 2 or 3 fragrances I think might go good with it and try them on. I usually try to only do 2 of those, and then that way like I have 1 spot for the other one. See, that's my thing too. I'm not really a huge thing of freezer, and when I do, I like it in more like Your Skin but better fragrances with the notes that they tend to put with those, not necessarily like, you know, it on its own. So I am a little concerned, but you know, I was like, I'm gonna be brave. Plus, I already had, by the time she had made her video about 5 fragrances you should avoid, I'm like, Alicia, I need you to do a little bit sooner, girl. I need like I need. Anyway, so I had pulled some stuff prematurely just based upon what it's called and what I thought it was going to smell like, what should go with it. So we'll see if I'm correct or not as this is drying. Let me see. But yeah, so what did you do today, Janet? I went to a whole bunch of stores and like tried on a whole bunch of clothes. So I was at like TJ Maxx and Marshalls trying all the new things that just showed up from Zara for me to be able to put in you know, my shorts or whatever. Let me see. What else is in here? Oh, it samples the other stuff in here I forgot was in the box. Yeah, so let's see how it smells now that it's dried. It doesn't smell what I expected it to smell, Janet. Like, I don't know. I feel like it kind of smells like carousel, the one we just tried recently. It gives me the vibe of that. I don't know if it's because of the freezers in that and in this too, but it's giving the vibes of carousel from Brown Girl Jane, not necessarily anything new. I'm hoping it'll like dry down. I'm sure your husband wouldn't appreciate you being hit on, but you know, hello, Raphael. I hope I'm saying it right, Raphael. So I don't know, like, I expected this to smell different than Brown Girl Jane's Carousel, but it just smells like carousel to me without, like, the apple, like, the caramel apple. That's what it smells like. I don't know, so I don't know how I feel because I smell a lot of freezer and a lot of the same things I smell in that fragrance, so I feel like I didn't really need this one and that one, too. I am from Chicago, and the air quality here is horrible right now because of the fires in Canada. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, but I guess sometimes it's... Yeah. Let me see how to smell with Casino, because I was going to put it with Casino because it's supposed to be tea and this is supposed to be more like coffee, so I was hoping it would smell like different, so I'm going to spray that right here. Because this is one of the ones I had grabbed to pair it with. I don't know what you're saying, Gojo Art, but hello. Then you know me, Janet, I love anything sweet or anything like that. So I had grabbed vanilla milk from Ellis Brooklyn. I love vanilla milk. Have y'all seen vanilla? Did you see Vanilla Salt came out yesterday? If you were a diamond or a platinum, you could go ahead and pick that up from, what is it, Ulta's website exclusively. Even though I don't think it's supposed to launch till like toward the 20 something, but if you were that tier, like I said, I put in my community tab, you could go ahead and get it. This just has a nice sweet, warm, like milky scent to it that I really enjoy. Yeah, I'm intrigued too, Janet. It was in my cart, but I was like, I just had like bought all these other fragrances, you know. I bought like, I still have, what is it, Vanilla Nectar here that I still need to try out too. I'm not doing that in this video though, because I'm gonna buy the Green Apple Friday and I'll do a separate like live just on the Fleur stuff. But I did pick that one up too because I was like, might as well. Then I have, of course, you know, my Snif. I definitely felt like Snif's Heal the Way would go really good with this fragrance. Based upon the notes that they had, I feel like the Tonka in here would go nicely with the kind of, I guess, sweet notes that I picked up on that I read off a little bit earlier. You can use my code GRACE10 if you need to pick anything up from Snif, as I am a Snif ambassador. Plus, if you order off Snif's website, they have a rewards program and they'll give you like cash in points, and then you can buy whatever you need to buy off there and still use my code and get a discount on top of that. That's why I always recommend you buy from Snif's website. If you're one who likes to go in store and smell stuff before you buy, Snif is available at Ulta, but I don't know. I definitely want to try it with this one because this has that. And I wonder if this would go good with Gentle Reminder too, because Alex Ely did 2 fragrances with them. She did this one and Gentle Reminder. I'm hoping Gentle Reminder gets a candle as well, because that one to me seems more of a candle scent as opposed to a perfume scent. But I'm going to put it right here. Let me see how it smells with Casino now that I put them on together, because I thought Casino and High Tea would be perfect together, but now I'm just kind of like, I don't know if it's going to be okay or not. Let's see. It has an interesting combination to it. Like, I know it's weird as it is, so it's making our nose burn combining Casino with High Tea. So I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it's just making my nose burn. So I'm not going to put it with Casino again. Then I thought maybe Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato would go really good with High Tea, just because it has that nice sweetness to it. You all know this has the pistachio gelato, the hazelnut, and the sweet rum. Then the the whipped cream, the marshmallow, and the cotton candy. So I thought with the macaroons and like the sweetness of the cotton candy and whatnot, this might go really good with it. Yeah, I like Casino too. I think it goes better with other things. So like I feel like Casino would go better with Commodities milk, or with, you know, vanilla milk from Fleur, or even Paul React's that girl viral vanilla. I feel like it goes good with stuff like that. But you know, I love to like try to sweeten up any and everything, so I'm like, it would definitely be for me. But I do really want to try it with this one as well. But it's like, then I feel like I won't have it anywhere just to smell on its own for me to have a recap. So I don't know if I want to put it up here with Yum Pistachio Gelato. But let's see what it smells like with Snif's Heal the Way. Okay, so if you like Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato, I feel like you would like Snif's Heal the Way. Just keep in mind, Snif's Heal the Way is a little bit more toned down, so it's not going to be as sweet as Yum Pistachio Gelato. And if you work in a place where people have sensitivities to scent and stuff like that, you might want to opt for this. Now, I know you're not supposed to be wearing fragrance based upon other people, but if you are concerned about that sort of thing, Snif's Heal the Way is a great alternative to Kayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato. Just don't expect the sweetness from the rum or like the cotton candy, if you will, but it does still have that nice pistachio note to it, along with some tonka bean, from what I remember. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and spray it up here and see how they smell. Wait, no, I'm supposed to see how it smells with Heal the Way. Okay, so I don't like it that much with Heal the Way. I think Heal the Way doesn't give enough sweetness to it, so I definitely now need to try it with Yum Pistachio Gelato, because I feel like it'll do a better job with that one. So those were the only things that I had to pair with High Tea, and see what layering combos I would like best with it, just based upon first trying it out. Hey, Lock. So that's what I'm pairing it with. Now let's move on to this one. So don't get me started. This is the hair and body mist. This is the first hair and body mist Brown Girl Jane has ever come out with, and I'm super excited. I have been watching the brand for a little while, and as soon as they hit themselves in Sephora, I bought every single travel size they had from the brand, because I just had to have it and try it out. So we're gonna try out this one today, and the keynotes in this are banana cream, lay flower, and Pacific sandalwood. So it gave me Lamu vibes when I just did like this really quick, but I'm hoping it doesn't give me Lamu overall, because then I'm gonna be disappointed, because like I said in the beginning, if you all forgot, I was not a huge fan of Lamu. Now, I have found things to pair Lamu with. I like to pair it with more things that have orangey citrusness to them. And then, since I'm not trying this as far as like to wear it for a long period of time and doing a wear test today, that's why I only sprayed it twice. Normally with body mist, I try to spray 4 times, because 4 times is supposed to equal the amount of like the spray of like 2 perfumes basically. Now, when I don't do lives, I am a over sprayer, so I do have a tendency to spray like a lot of perfume. I'm just keeping it at a minimum for this demonstration and being realistic about how much to spray as a normal person would, because I feel like the normal person sprays like 2 to 4 sprays in each area that you're supposed to spray perfume. So that's why I'm doing it the way I am doing it. Just random side note for anyone who's curious, if you were curious. I pulled a few fragrances that I felt like would go really good with this. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it doesn't give me the Lamu vibes like I thought it was going to, which I'm excited about because initially that's what it was giving. I can definitely smell the flower in here and the banana cream. So I would say maybe you want to pair this with the banana fragrances you have. So I'm thinking about pairing this with Maui in a bottle from Kylie, because I feel like it would definitely pair really nicely with this. I didn't bring that one in here though, because like I told you all before, I had sprayed it. It gave me more of like Lamu vibes, and I don't feel like Lamu would go very good with that one, so that's why I didn't pull it in here. However, I do think it would go really goodly with Ellis Brooklyn's Miami Nectar. This has a very nice pineapple scent to it, and I feel like it would pair nicely with the citrus of the orange, or should I say the flowery note in here. I feel like there is orange in here, but they just listed the keynotes on the back, and I'm missing some orange because I definitely feel like I get a citrusy smell from this, but I want to try it out with Miami Nectar, so I'll start off right here with Miami Nectar with the fragrance and see how they smell together. Of course, I have a couple of Brown Girl Jane fragrances I think that might pair nicely with them. I always try to pull in that fragrance house and see what I have in the fragrance house that I feel like would pair well with some of the new things they come out with. So just like I pulled something, I pulled Casino for high tea, I pulled Lamu for Brown Girl Jane to go with this. So I will spray Lamu now and see how it goes. I also pulled one of my all-time favorites, Carnival. So I'm definitely going to put it on with Carnival as well. As you can see, Carnival is the one I have a full size of. It was the first one I tried. This was the newest one they launched when they first came to Sephora, and I had to have it. The notes of it, I believe this has like whipped cream or like heavy cream and mango in it, and I love fruity scents for the summertime that we are still in, so I had to have it. I'm going to go ahead and put Lamu right here with it and see how it smells, and then we'll put Carnival up here and see how it smells together. I don't plan on being on here too long. I don't really do live that long, especially because my moderator isn't here and people be jumping on here saying all types of crazy stuff to me. I don't even know why, but they do. So I should have made you a moderator, Janet, just in case somebody popped off and said something crazy. But anyway, I have a couple more things that I feel like would pair really good with this fragrance. I was thinking dragon fruit from Fleur, but now I've put it on and it has more of a citrusy scent. I don't know how well this one will be. Banana split. That would actually probably be a good idea. But I feel like I smell a lot of chocolate from the banana split one from, what is it? Josette. Did I say it right, Janet? Josette. Oh. So I have Flora Mystica. I feel like this could possibly be good if you want to add some more of that like light, airy, sunscreeny type scent to it, because that's definitely what this fragrance gives to me. It really gives a sunscreeny-esque type air. So if you like stuff like Cocoa Shimmy from Snif and Spray Tan from Snif, I feel like you would like this. This seems like a little more sweeter, florally version of that, whereas Spray Tan from Snif has more like a soft vanilla floral scent to it. This has more of a sweet sunscreen floral scent to it. Y'all know this is one of the newer ones that came out, so in the video I'll probably try this out with that. Oh, see, I got mainly chocolate from it and then like a little bit of banana, and I was like, well, where's the strawberry? Because banana splits has chocolate, like, you know, vanilla and strawberry in it, so I didn't get that part. So those are just a few of the ones I thought of. I don't have a lot of fruity fragrances that I thought would pair nicely with this, just based upon the notes that I read off the back. The only other one, like I said, that I could think of was Maui in a Bottle from Kylie. I want to get Banana Milkshake from Ellis Brooklyn. It finally came back to Sephora, so I'm going to try to grab that Friday when I grab Mrs. Smith, because I've been dying to get my hands on that one and the mango milkshake. So I think I'll go ahead and get both of those Friday. We'll have to wait and see, but let's see how some of these combinations smell that I sprayed them on. Oh, okay. So I like it with Miami Nectar for sure, like I thought I was going to. It just gives that extra added element of kind of like citrusy sweetness to it that I feel like it wasn't necessarily giving on its own. I feel like it gives a little bit more of a flowery, citrusy scent, and this just added a little bit of extra sweetness to it. So I have thoroughly enjoying that. Let's see how it smells with Lamu now. Okay, so with Lamu, it gives a little bit more, I guess, earthiness to it. And again, that's why I wasn't necessarily crazy about Lamu. I don't like fresh solar type scents, and that's definitely what Lamu is. It's a fresh floral scent, and I don't really like that much. Yeah, I think you would, Johnny. Like pairing it with Miami Nectar, it definitely gives a nice little balance to it. And then my all-time favorite one from this brand still is Carnival. Carnival is still like just about at the top for me. Although I do have other ones I like, Carnival is the one I love. So let's see how it smells. Okay, yeah, so it's a winner with Carnival for sure, because I feel like the banana cream in there blends very nicely with like the heavy cream that is in Carnival. And it has a nice little sweet scent to it and a little bit of citrus from the new body mist they have. So overall, I'm enjoying both of them. I wish I liked High Tea a little bit better, but it's just giving me too much of a similar vibe of Carousel. So I don't. You don't like my Carnival? Janet, no. That's like my all-time favorite one. Like out of all of them, that's like my favorite one. That was the one I immediately got, and I was like, I just have to have it in a full size. And as soon as the sale came, I grabbed it in a full size. There are other Brown Girl Jane fragrances I plan on grabbing in full size. So I would probably get Casino in a full size. I think it's good enough for a full size. It was one other one that I wanted a full size, but I don't remember the name of it. I can't remember if it's Dawn or if it's Casablanca that I wanted in a full size. But those would probably be like my top 3 if I had to recommend the brand. Now, I haven't tried everything from the brand because they have certain fragrances that they still have just on their website that you can't pick up at Sephora. Excuse me. And since I'm kind of eerie when it comes to picking up fragrances, I don't necessarily want to go into a store and I don't want to necessarily buy it online and then I don't like the way it smells and then have to go through the process of returning it to a store and all that. So that's why I personally usually try to buy fragrances from Sephora or Ulta, so that way I'll know if I don't like it, I can easily send it back and not have to worry about it. Or you can do like Janet in the comments here does and like get little samples off, I think it's Lucky Scents that you buy them from, right, Janet? And then try them out that way. Now, I don't think these brands are on there. The more expensive ones are on there. So maybe you can just go in your local Sephora or Ulta and spray them and see how they work out. Oh, yes, they have a sample set as well. Thank you, Janet, for reminding me about that. They have a sample set on Sephora's website, and I think it has like 4 or 5 or 5 to 6 fragrances in it. It has 4 to 6 fragrances in it, and I believe it's like under $30. So if you want to try certain fragrances from them, you can go ahead and do that. And I think it has some of the ones that you can't buy in travel size from their website, so that'll give you an idea of if you like it well enough or not, and then you can go onto Brown Girl Jane's website and pick it up. So I definitely feel like that would be helpful. But okay, so let's rank these up real quick because I want to go home and eat dinner. I'm at my mom's house right now filming this because I had to help her with some stuff. But so remember, we have High Tea here and we mixed it with Casino. Then we mixed it with Snif's Heal the Way, and then we mixed it with Yum Pistachio Gelato. So let's see how we're liking it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I still have mixed feelings about it with High Tea. I mean, with Casino. I like it a little bit better with Casino now. I don't know if it's because of the biscotti is mixing well with Casino and it's bringing out more of what I was hoping it would bring out of it initially when I first sprayed it and we let it dry down for a few moments. But I like it a little bit better. I still wouldn't say it's top tier for me, but at least it's not smelling like Carousel anymore, which I'm excited about because that was my main concern. I did not want it to smell like something I already had from them, but now that it has dried down and it's mixed in with Casino, I'm liking it a whole lot better. Let's see if I like it a little bit better now with Snif's Heal the Way. Okay, I'm still not loving it with Heal the Way. I do smell the tonka in it, but it's just not bringing out enough sweetness for me. If you all did not know, I love warm, sweet gourmand, so it's not bringing out a lot of sweetness for me. But, I mean, I didn't necessarily expect Snif's Heal the Way to bring out a lot of sweetness because I don't feel like it has a sweetness of its own initially. So that's why I wanted to try it with Yum Pistachio Gelato too. So if you want a pistachio that's sweet with this fragrance, you can get the contrast between it with Snif's Heal the Way and it with a sweeter version, which would be Yum Pistachio Gelato. So let's see how it smells with that now. Okay, so I do like it better with Yum Pistachio Gelato. I'm assuming it's because of the macaroon in there and the sweetness that goes in with the macaroon and the French Madeleines and the amber and the warm sandalwood. But so far, my favorite combinations of these two, I would say, is with the Ayali's Yum Pistachio Gelato and then with Casino. Now, I do like it a little bit better with Casino than I do with Yum Pistachio Gelato, but both of them are giving me what I expected them to give. I do still want to try it, though, with Milk's Commodity. I feel like it would go really good with that and with Ellis Brooklyn's vanilla milk. So in the future, I might do that in a video, or I might just make that be a part of the wear test video, because I am going to do a wear test on both of these fragrances over the weekend, and then you'll see a video sometime next week with the actual wear test and all that. But I like to do first impressions and lives because you all seem to enjoy them, and you know, I haven't been doing my lives every week for why you don't need what the eyeshadow looks like I was supposed to. So I'm trying to bring something else to make up for the fact that I haven't been doing that. So let's get into the body mist now. So now we'll see which one I like best on ranking those. Okay, so I still like it with Ellis Brooklyn's Miami Nectar. I like it a little bit better now with Lamu. I'm still not loving it with Lamu. It just has this, I don't know, it's like this one element of it that's making me dislike it a little bit less than I do the Miami Nectar from Ellis Brooklyn. And then, of course, we have Carnival up here. Okay, so I'm tied between liking it best with Ellis Brooklyn's Miami Nectar and Carnival for Brown Girl Jane, because I like both, but I'm just tired as to which one I would pick over the other one. So I'm not exactly sure, but these are the two combinations I do like the best. Lamu would probably be at the bottom for me, just because of that one twinge of fragrance or scent. I don't know what it is. Like, I couldn't tell you what it is to save my life, but it's just something about it that's not giving me all of what I wanted to give me, and I'm a little disappointed by it. So the things what I want to try it out with in the video, though, is probably Flora Mystica. So I might try it out with Flora Mystica and then Brown Girl Jane's Carnival in the video when I do the long form video and the wear test and all that. And then I'll eventually get around to trying it with Dragon Fruit, just because I am interested and intrigued to see how it's going to wear with this one. So in the video we do, you all can tell me if you're interested or not. I'm thinking about doing Casino with high tea, and then doing one of the two that I didn't do before, so like Commodities Milk or Ellis Brooklyn with high tea. So which one do you want to see between these two? You can let me know and we can pick through that. And then I already decided I want to do Flora Mystica with this one and Carnival. So if you end up watching this live later, comment down below and let me know which one of those two you want to do with high tea, and we can do that. Also, you want to do the vanilla milk with it, Janet? Okay, that works. We can do the vanilla milk, and then I'll just do this in my weekly fragrances, and then I'll let you know how I feel about it. So that works. But yeah, y'all, we are pretty much done here. I just wanted to get on and show you all my new fragrances from Brown Girl Jane, give you my initial thoughts on them, so you didn't have to wait for the long form if you just want to know my first impressions on it and aren't necessarily concerned about wear, because I know some people already own some of these brands, and like the wear is typically the same when it comes to most of the fragrances, at least in my experience they are. So Brown Girl Jane for me usually lasts about, I want to say like 4 to 5 hours, 6 at best, and then it kind of drifts down from that point on. I'm curious how it's going to be with the body mist, though. Is it going to be around the same time of the Sol de Janeiro and like Fleur ones in terms of longevity or not? Or is it going to be more like the Perfume? I am curious. But body mist, I usually have like a 4-hour mark where they last, and then they just start drifting down. And perfumes, I usually get a couple extra hours. So we'll see if it's the same or not. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video, which should be, what is tomorrow's video? I think it's a why you don't need. Don't quote me. It could be a foundation video. No, wait, no. Tomorrow's video is going to be the Love Notes Plum Vanilla from Ariana Grande. That's the video that's going live on my channel tomorrow if you're interested in that fragrance. If you're interested in the Sol de Janeiro body mist that just came out Sundays in Rio, that one is already live, and I did my shorts of some of the fragrance comparisons. You can look for part 2 of that fragrance comparison probably tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. because I try to do 2 to 3 shorts a day. But I've been doing 2 the last couple of days to give you pairings of fragrances that came up the day before. The nosy fragrances that I did on live last week, I have finished and edited that video. I need to find a time to put it up. So I'm going to try to put that one up sometime next week, hopefully. I have the BH Cosmetics series coming that you all asked for. So you have to give me a little patience because I try not to upload every single day like I used to, and just give myself a schedule. So I have the, what is that video? The Essence foundation stick coming up on that Monday. And then the rest of the week will be the BH Cosmetics travel collection, of which I have 4 palettes. So you'll get videos Monday through Friday next week, and then this week you'll get the Ariana Grande video, and then I think it's one other video. I think it might be the nosy video. Don't quote me. I'll have to check. But I will see you all another time. Bye.